Hello and welcome to Just a Fox Quick Reviews channel, where we review and discuss topics about video games, comic books, movies, and other forms of media. Today I want to talk about everyone's favorite video game icon, Sonic the Hedgehog, and what's next for the franchise in the near future, because as you know, Sonic hasn't had much of a great lifespan compared to his rival Mario, and it shows with its history of games that's been dragged through the mud for years. But this isn't to say that there hasn't been a spark of life in the Blue Bird over the years, especially in the early ones. You see, ever since Sonic the Hedgehog came out in 1991, his popularity was more widespread than you might think. It helped define the platforming genre and people took that to heart. That's why there were so many advertisements, TV shows, and spin-off games made for the franchise because it was just that popular. I believe the game that had the original Sonic at its peak was Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It turned Sonic into what was already a great game into a near masterpiece of a platformer, with hidden extras throughout the game to satisfy those who wanted more out of it. However, even though this was the golden age of Sonic, it wouldn't last forever, unfortunately. As you all probably know, after that era of Sonic, SEGA had a lot of mixed ideas on where they wanted their icon to go next. They tried 3D, which had mixed reception at the time. They tried spin-offs, which again had mixed results. And the games that came after it didn't have the same flow and polish as the games that came before it had. That was until Sonic Adventure was released in 1998 and managed to somewhat do what Sonic 3 had done before. It had helped define the genre of platforming, but in a 3D space, and the fans took note with a lot of praise and fanfare. Things only got better with Sonic Adventure 2 released, managing to blend fun gameplay with the story that many have remembered and cherished to this day. After that, the future of Sonic started to get a little muddled, with many titles being considered average to downright mediocre in quality. This is ultimately what Sonic became known for in the long run until Sonic Unleashed, Colors, and Generations introduced the boost formula into the mix. Again, adding something new that worked in a platformer, but that didn't last long, especially now, with Sonic Forces being an average game at best for most fans. Which leads us to today. Since the Sonic movie proved to be successful and gave the Blue Blur a much needed boost of positive reception, what will be the next move going forward for SEGA's mascot? Many people have different opinions on the subject, and so do I, so I'm going to share a couple popular theories, as well as my own theories as to what should and might come next. It's no secret that fans have been hammering SEGA into the idea of recreating the original Sonic and Sonic Adventure games, and with Sonic Mania coming out and giving fans a blast of nostalgia, it only further encourages the notion. Personally, this could be the right move for SEGA currently, since it's clear that management on the franchise hasn't been so great to put it lightly, and a remake being made for some of their more well-known titles could give them the time and money to make something worthwhile, given that they are made faithfully and don't tarnish what was already there in the first place. Take SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated for example. One of my favorite games as a kid, being remastered from the ground up is a welcome surprise for me, and something like this for Sonic could prove beneficial in more ways than one. Ever since Sonic Mania came out, people have been praising the platformer for its return to roots and fantastic visuals and gameplay, bringing Sonic back to what he was best known for in the 90s. The game sold very well, and it wouldn't surprise me if a new game made by the team was greenlit, with the ability to create brand new levels and settings that Sonic has never been to before. If the team manages to create a brand new Sonic game that captures the feel of Sonic 3 and Knuckles while adding brand new levels and music, it can make for a pretty amazing game. Sonic hasn't been this well received for a while before Mania, and this move will certainly keep the positive reception going after the movie is well behind us. Sonic Mania Adventures was something that blew people away on YouTube and grabbed the attention of fans, which brought in the theory of having something like this be a part of an even bigger project, specifically a TV show. Sonic has had a few ups and downs when it came to television, but a show similar to many adventures with a writer as good as Ian Flynn from the Sonic comics could prove to be a great project for the company and a fantastic television show that the fans will remember for years to come. Again, it just needs a writer that's good at treating the characters and lore with respect and love, just like Ian Flynn managed and still manages to do. It's been dreamt up many times, but given that the future is unknown for Sonic, it could be a possibility. Sonic Adventure was beloved by many fans on the Dreamcast, and a future addition to that style of gameplay would be a very welcome change, especially since the boost formula wasn't perceived very well with the masses in Sonic Forces. This type of game can cause a bit of worry though, because as most of you know, the adventure formula was forever tarnished thanks to Sonic 06, which cast a very negative light due to its poor gameplay, optimization, and lackluster story. So, if done right, and learning from its predecessors, a new Sonic Adventure game could have the potential to bring back what many fans considered Sonic's brighter years of life. Sonic has hit a bit of a crossroads, with the future of the blue blur being unknown, especially with Sonic SXSW being cancelled. People can only wonder and hope that whatever comes next for Sonic is rolled at least up instead of down. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like so I can do more videos like this. If you have any advice, please let me know in the comments. I'm also creating my very own comic book called The Ultimate Crusaders, so if you want to check that out, there's a link in the description. Thanks for listening, and I'll see y'all next time.